After 2 meetings already this season, the Dragons were still looking for a first win over Edinburgh, the Scots keen to bounce back from their European final loss. Dragons came out of the blocks quickly, and after winning a penalty at the scrum, Jason Tovey kicked them into a 3-0 lead. The fly half missed his next attempt but gave Dragons a 6-0 lead 3 minutes before half-time. Tom Pridey took over kicking responsibilities just before the break and gave the Welsh side a 9-0 advantage at half-time. Edinburgh's night got worse when prop WP Nell was sin-binned for illegally stopping a maul, and Dragons used that same move straight away for the opening try. Substitute Hugh Gustafsson, the man touching down, and Edinburgh looking deflated with a large chunk of the game left to play. Tovey by this time was back on the tee and made sure of the extras. 16-0 the score after 49 minutes. The wide gap on the scoreboard seemed to spring Edinburgh into action, and they got themselves on the front foot. After a long spell in the Dragons' half, they finally got some reward, but it was too little too late. Flanker Stuart McAnally with the try, but with just 4 minutes of the game left. The Scots missed the conversion, and the final word was left to Tovey. This penalty 2 minutes from time giving Dragons a 19-5 win, the Welsh side getting that win after back-to-back defeats.
Let's tell you about the rugby that we have for you coming up this weekend. We don't actually know what the match will be in the final round of this year's Guinness PRO12 regular season, but we do know once again we're on air from 2:30 in our regular slot on Sky Sports 1. Details to be announced during the week. But we do know that Super Rugby will be back on Friday morning as well. Blues against the Bulls from 8:30 on 2. Same channel at 20 to 11. It's the Rebels' trip to the Reds. Arguably the game of Super Rugby so far this season. Top of the log Canes against the Chiefs from 8:30. That's on Sky Sports 2 for you on Saturday morning. Day one of the London leg of this year's HSBC Sevens World Series. The final event, of course, in the race to Rio will be up and running from 8:30 on Sky Sports 5 for you. And Super Rugby continues on Saturday morning with the Tars, the champions, welcoming the Sharks from 10:40. Elsewhere, Grenoble take on Toulouse on Saturday afternoon. That's from 1:35 by the interactive service on Sky Sports 5. Lions Brumbies from 4:05, and the Cheetahs Highlanders match will be available for you from 6:10. Both of those on the interactive service as well. London Finals Day starts Sunday morning, 9 o'clock, Sky Sports 3. And what a game for you in the top 14 on Sunday night. A repeat of this year's Champions Cup final as Clermont look to get revenge over Toulon. That's from 7:30 for you on Sky Sports 2.